All right, let's try now. I think I might have hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay. No worries.
It gives you another minute to try to get your video back.
Well, we'll see if it works.
Oh, yeah, okay. We are live. Unfortunately, no video for Vince. Welcome, everyone, to the live stream. You can tell it's live because you don't see Vince. His video was working up until about 6 o'clock when I was getting ready to go live, and his video just cut out. We can hear him. Welcome to the broadcast, Vince.
Hey, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. And sorry you can't see me.
You are a black box. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
We will get by.
Mystery box.
Unbelievable. Wow. Well, welcome everyone to the live stream. I am glad you are here. I am watching the chat. Welcome. Inciv Productions. I'm sorry if I'm Inciv.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Oh.
That's me.
Well, that's what happened. Joanna. Hello. John. Hello. Oh, he's typing. Oh, he's working hard in the office. Welcome. For this live stream, I'm pulling out my Disney mug that I got from Disney Cruise. You buy this. I don't remember how much it was. And you get a discount on any beer that you buy on the cruise for the cruise. And you can take it back onto the cruise for future Disney cruises and get the discount too. I want you to see this. It's very important here. When I moved my office down to the basement, I moved everything down, and this glass or this mug was sitting on my one stand, and it was not chipped. It was not broken. And then one day I walked in my office and it was broken. And here, you want to hear something crazy, Vince? The chip?
Yeah.
I never found the chip. So
Ah.
you know what that means? Somebody came into my office, broke it, covered up the evidence, and ran away. I never did get to the bottom of it. One day, I will find out who that person was.
Somebody
probably
probably took it to drink out of it, broke it, washed it, and put it back.
Well, I rewashed it, so I'm not so certain they washed it after they broke it. Well, yeah, I wonder, would you be better served just getting rid of the mug, like just throwing it away, just taking it and hiding it, or leaving it with a big chip out of it? I mean, I think there's probably a better chance of me not missing the mug at all than me. I mean, obviously, I'm going to see it. I'm going to notice the chip's gone.
Yeah.
So the house was haunted. Yes.
There you go.
That's why I got the heck out of there. My Lord, spooky. Oh, man.
I'm thinking the ghost probably had a name, though.
Oh, I guarantee that ghost had a name.
Might begin with an I.
Sounds like an E. Yeah. I guarantee it. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that. Oh, man. I'm having all kinds of issues with this live stream.
Uh-oh. You can't see me. Other stuff's going wonky.
There we go. I'm back.
All right.
Anyway, welcome to live stream number 4. I feel like I've done more of these than 4, but I guess not. But this live stream where we're talking about a couple things that we actually discussed earlier in the week, Joanna. We're talking about my Epcot day and stuff on the podcast that is going to be coming out tomorrow morning. It's ready to go. And I just have it staged to go out tomorrow. John, you're talking about the new announcement for HHN, the original Halloween house. I feel like they've done that. Am I wrong that they've already done the 78 version of Halloween? I'm not certain. But I am all for a Halloween house at HHN this year. They announced that. I believe that was earlier today. I believe that's what you're referring to. Oh, no, several. Oh, yeah, Universal Orlando. Yeah. No, there's several. What are the other ones? I didn't catch the other breaking news stories. HHN was the one that was most important to me. But anyway, all right, let's get right into it. I'm so unprepared. Oh, I did want to show you this. You know, I've never had the opportunity ever to use Wingdings. You know, the font Wingdings?
Mm-hmm.
And how it just makes a word just random nonsense. And so
different symbols.
Yeah, it makes no sense. So I decided to make a scene for this live stream. Now, it's not going to be very good since your video's dead, Vince, but here it is. Let's see. Is that what's showing? Oh yeah, I'm delighted. But anyway, those symbols are your name in Wingdings.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. So yeah, you're the
and there's a touch of irony through all of it. That's wonderful.
So yeah, I think that's going to be a common
very cool.
A common thread from now on. No matter who I have on, I'm going to have their name in Wingdings on a screen that's just them.
That's awesome.
Very odd. Yeah. Never understood why anybody would want that, but no, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
that was worth the price of admission.
Yeah,
right
I'm telling you.
My
good
name
night.
is Wingdings.
Good night. All right.
Fantastic.
So Vince, let's catch up with you real quick. Since winning, the Movie Zealots game show, the season-long game show for what was 2020? Was that what year?
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah.
Was it really that long
2019.
ago?
2019.
No. 2019?
Yeah, because pandemic hit in 2020 and everything got flipped upside down and y'all put the podcast on hold.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, since winning, the 2019 Movie Zealots, was it Name That Tune? I don't remember what it was now.
Well, it was the movie quiz where it was.
Yeah, didn't I have a name for it?
Said a quote from. I don't know if it was movie quote or what it was.
No, it was a song. No, it was a song. Remember? I played a song.
Name That
and you
movie
had a
tune.
Yes, that was it. Yes. So after the big win of that, obviously you rode that success for a couple years before having to, get back into working. But
I went into retirement.
Things are going well for you.
Yeah, things are really well, Tom.
Okay.
Very, very happy.
That's good.
In life.
That's good to know. That is good to know. All right. Let's talk about a couple things that I did over the last 2 weeks since the last live stream, I guess. Going to Epcot was one of them.
Okay.
So on a Wednesday that I was planning on going to Epcot in the evening, I got up. It was just past. No, okay, it was last Wednesday, and the new Cosmic Rewind coaster opened up that previous Friday or Thursday. I don't remember exactly when. So you have to do a boarding pass to get onto this coaster. So I know from Rise of Resistance, that's just not. It was a complete pain in the butt, and I couldn't get the morning one. And I actually did get it in the afternoon while I was in the park. But anyway, I got up at 7, or I got up for work at 6:30, and at 7 o'clock you can get on and try to get a boarding group. I figured I might as well try it, even though I probably wasn't going to get it. And sure enough, I got boarding group number 4. Like literally, like one of the first groups that you could get. I actually got. I was like, holy cow! I had no intention of going to Epcot in the morning. I was only going in the evening after work. But then I had to make a decision. Am I going to skip out on work and go to Epcot to ride the new coaster?
Yeah.
And of course, yes, that's exactly what I did. Actually, technically, I took a half day and I worked a little, and then I rode the coaster. I came back, worked some more, and then I took the rest of the day off, and then went back later that evening.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great. If you want to hear more details, go ahead.
You went back to Epcot, so it wasn't just I'm here, I'm going to stay here. It was I'm here, I'm going to ride the coaster, go back to work, after work, go back to Epcot.
I only went for a couple hours. I mean,
okay.
I rode 2 attractions. I rode the coaster, Cosmic Rewind, and Spaceship Earth, which is the big tennis ball attraction. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yep.
And, oh, actually, while I'm talking about it, I do have a. This actually works out pretty good.
Hey, everybody! It's Vacationeers Tom, and I'm
so
here
if you want to see my
Wednesday
day
morning, June 1st.
what I did.
Wow.
Well, I guess not my day, my morning.
Epcot. We had reservations for this evening.
Video.
I was going to go after work.
On the
and so this morning I decided to jump on and see if I could get a Cosmic Rewind boarding group. And I did. Group number 4. So at 9.
Yeah, so I went in the morning, did that. Then I did go back in the evening. Could start later on,
going to the attraction. The park opens at 8:30.
What were the other rides? Oh, Ratatouille.
So I left my condo. It is now 8:40.
Adventure.
So it took me about
at Epcot that I never got to ride. It's a newer one that came out
on my way in. I have 1 hour plus I think 5-minute leeway to get to the attraction. So I have plenty of time to get.
Like so
yeah, so I'm taking a couple hours off work to come to ride Cosmic Rewind. Then I'll go back. Continue to work for the day and come later on this evening.
I saw
Harmonious, be a beautiful day,
which is their new nighttime spectacular, which I didn't see that either. So there's 3 things in Epcot I've never done, and I got to experience them all in that day.
This pass holder entrance is a game changer. Never used it before. Lots of lines over here.
Not miles, but minutes, because I know traffic.
Very nice. All right, got through pretty good.
But
that pass holder on the left side, pretty nice. I gotta lie.
Well, we talking like 15 minutes, half hour.
So I'm in.
I got to notice
8:45.
I went into all the details.
I have to check in by 9:16, but then there's a 5-minute leeway, like I said.
So
I have
49,
9:21.
which will be coming out at 7 a.m.
Of course, I'll probably get lost.
That's when it's going to be.
I know it's here on the left.
Coming out, but who knows when it actually.
So exciting.
I go into detail. It was 20 minutes, roughly 20 minutes. At 8:16 a.m., I got a notice on the app, the Disney app, saying, "Hey, start making your way over to the attraction."
I heard very good things about.
I was not prepared to leave at 6:18 a.m. I had my shoes on. I was like, "Oh crap!" Because the park didn't open till 8:30. So I wasn't sure how quickly boarding group 4 would be called. I didn't know if they did 2 groups at a time or how many. Later in the day, I realized when I walked by it in the evening, and it was like boarding like 1,300.
All right, so I'm in.
Like first, like 50 are probably called first thing in the morning. Yeah, but so 8:16, I got the call. I was walking in, starting my video.
Very trippy.
At like 20. It was like 20 minutes later, so 20:40. So yeah, I guess 22. Yeah, because I wasn't there for park opening. Yeah, so it took about 20 minutes for me to essentially get my shoes on, get out to the car, drive to Epcot, park at Epcot, and start walking toward the game. So I think it was I think it's like 5 hours. Around Disney. I think Animal Kingdom is the closest. Animal Kingdom, I think I can get to. It's like literally within like 3 minutes.
So when I went on at 7, like I said, I got boarding group 4. Pretty painless.
It's super.
Unlike Rise when I was here last year to get a Rise virtual queue.
And again, we're going to be a little.
This I didn't expect to be able to get.
Yeah, I was just going to ask
this
you
virtual
a
queue,
question
and
because this
it was
is
easy.
the queuing.
In fact, I got in one of the first groups.
That's right. That's right.
Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
So it was 8:30 opening, and at
I was going to record the entire.
I got the notice to come to the ride.
But,
so about 15 minutes before the park actually opened,
at one point,
my hour
the video
started.
Says no filming.
So that's good to know. So if you're in groups, at least 1 through 4,
To protect the IP.
your hours.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I want you to watch this. Again, this is not going to work out all that great because I'm a little behind.
Oh yeah, rock and roll.
As a crowd
All right, you see the hand? You see the hand of this glove?
Through the gift shop.
You see the glove? See the glove? Do you just catch that? So the last two fingers, they're together. Like when you put your hand in and you pull down, they're not separated. So I tried to do like a rock style thing, but when I pulled that, like my little finger down and my pointer, I flipped a bird on accident. Because the other finger is attached to it. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I was like, oh, shoot. Yeah, it's weird that they didn't have, unless I screwed it up, but it didn't appear to me that they had a way to separate the little finger and the
How much is it?
the ring finger. Yeah. So, that's like one finger. So, yeah, that's
no price on it. I don't think they expect anyone to actually buy it.
But anyway, it was a good day at Epcot, an unexpected work day that I rather enjoyed. I see you have not.
Did you feel your life energy slip away when you put that glove on?
Well, not too bad because I didn't snap or make any wishes.
Oh,
so
that's good.
Yeah, I'm still kicking. Oh man, you're right. That is the Iron Man glove. You're right. That's the Iron Man version. Yeah.
With the 6, is it 6 jewels? If Paul was on, he would know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it is 6.
I think.
Yeah, I think I want to have him on. I haven't. I literally have not talked to Paul since I mean, outside of saying something maybe in a Facebook comment, I have not physically spoken to him since. I think the movie Zealots. So I want to have him on one of these live streams, like one of my upcoming live streams, and just chat with him because I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
Well, I just want to see what miniatures he's working on now.
He always worked on them. Yeah, it's very hard.
He was always painting them. So it was wonderful.
Let me check in.
John said yes.
Chat.
6 Infinity Stones. Thank you, John.
Oh yes. Technically, this
Confirmation
is based on
good.
Movies. Wait, there are a few more things like Minions Wall around Monsters Cafe. Changed. Oh yeah, I did see, John, you tweet at Universal about the early park USF, and they were like, "Yeah, we changed that." I did. I think that was today. You did that. Yeah. You said technically this is based on more recent movies. I don't think that's accurate. I saw the official statement on their website is from the 1978 movie, the original. Unless I missed that somehow, or I screwed that up. A live stream with a lot of guests. Oh man, I don't know. I think that'd be just chaos. First of all, technically, I think that'd be chaos for me to try to figure out how to get everyone remote. I'd have a bunch of little screens all over the screen. Oh man. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try to get a live stream of the movie Zealots players or people. Yeah. I'll reach out to Paul and be like, "Who's this? What?
Tom who?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Tom.
Yeah, no, I'm out." Yeah, so that's
like
Epcot.
A junk call or somebody asking for a political contribution.
Yeah. The other thing I did of interest, and I have a video for this too. Let me get it up right now.
Here at the Tribute Store at Universal Studios, Florida.
Last
very
Friday,
special guest with me, Adventures by D, Dave and Chris. Hello! I'm so happy to actually be able to do something with you guys. We're going to walk in. This opened up yesterday.
Friday. After work, I went over and we hung out for the evening.
Yeah, it opened the 26th.
26th. Today's 27th. And look, they have Jaws and Back to the Future. Well, E.T.'s still around, so that's not extinct. But I've yet to go into the store. They already have. They said it's really good. So let's go inside and check it out.
Yeah, it's for summer, and it has old E.T. and Back to the Future and Jaws.
Oh, okay. This is the E.T. section.
Old school stuff. Vince, and I said in the video, which I cut out because I don't think that was you. I said, Vince, I think you collect these old lunch boxes, but that wasn't you.
Magic 8 Ball.
No,
I think that was one of Ian's friends.
Well, don't try to use the Magic 8 Ball.
I think it was Ian's friend.
It is bolted to the table.
Okay.
Can you try to pick up the Magic 8 Ball?
I did not.
No, you don't do it. You're going to hurt your back. It's bolted to the table.
I'm the Star Wars collector.
Okay, phonograph that explains what kids know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
no kidding.
great time. Adventures by D, they're great. They got me a puzzle.
Oh man. Oh,
And her T-shirt was awesome.
Action?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I have a feeling this would be my least favorite room.
Oh, see this?
Oh man, I had one of these.
Oh, look at you! Oh, you got the
You have one
on
of
the
these?
left there.
Of course, I
That
read
old
that. Right?
battery-powered.
Those aren't real
Reese's.
Reese's.
Oh,
Oh,
You remember that?
right.
Remember that stuff? Oh man, it's some really cool
Yeah.
stuff. But they got me that puzzle, the Holiday World. That was awesome.
Yeah, no.
I actually thanked him for it
I
on
was
the
never,
podcast, and I said
we never
it
went
was
to
from
McDonald's.
Kings Island. I don't know why, so I had to cut that out.
Family of 5. We didn't,
At one
we didn't go to
point,
McDonald's,
I
really.
also said follow.
Yeah, this is your ET merch.
Pastor
Mousepad?
John Self
Oh.
on Twitter, which that's not right either, so I had to cut that. No, Reverend.
Placemat?
I said follow Reverend John Self, and I had to cut that. Yeah. This past podcast, I had to cut a bunch of stuff out where I was just talking nonsense that just made no sense. Like, it just was wrong. Like, what I was saying was 100% inaccurate. I'm listening back and like,
so just hang.
oh, that's not right.
$12.
I think you're better off to go with this thing.
Yeah,
oh
so,
man, that is.
It happened.
flimsy.
But
I don't know about that.
Really
maybe
cool.
not.
There's
there's a 3D one.
Tribute store.
Well, that's a nice one.
And at the end, if we get to the end of it,
is.
let me go to the end. You will see complete and utter cake.
Spooky. There it is.
Yeah, so they also have all these treats. They have a new one that actually John put on Twitter.
Very
looked really
dangerous.
Good. I can't remember what it was exactly.
Looks like it's super easy to handle.
So this Jaws one, holy
There's
moly, that
spoon
thing
there for you.
was a lot of buttercream.
Now, what did you think of that tribute store?
Very nice.
It was sweet.
I really liked it. Much better than
ridiculous. And
the Mardi Gras.
I think the Jaws sign itself is white chocolate, but
what was your favorite room?
the guy said something about white chocolate, and you can't.
I can tell you, it wasn't E.T.
You can't taste any white chocolate. I mean, the buttercream the sweetness of the buttercream just overtakes
Jaws
everything.
And Back to the Future are two of my
That was a lot.
favorite
That was
movies,
a lot of food there.
Look at this bird. Get away. So, boy, it's tough. Maybe, depending on how good this
there's
is,
a new one.
that last room,
like I said, John mentioned. It definitely.
All right, let me try and dig into this thing. All right, just like Jaws, I devoured
check that out.
the cake. There was a lot. I mean, with Passover discount, it was 9 and change, which is pretty expensive, but that whole Jaws thing
Jaws
you see
fish
there,
bowl.
that's full of cake.
Yeah,
and
that's the only
cream.
problem with it. Yeah, it's a Jaws fish bowl. And it's a cool
for sure.
collector fish bowl, but what am I going to do with it? Like,
pretty good.
I think even
Not
John
too bad.
mentioned.
I highly recommend it. They did say white chocolate.
Fish.
I
Like, you're not going to put a real
white
fish.
chocolate. I did say sugar.
I guess you can use it for alcohol.
But
right?
that's it. That was the tribute store.
Jaws drink.
I wanted to thank my good friends, Adventures by D, for joining me as a visit. You want to go to their channel because they have a lot more content coming down the pike, and I might show up in some of it. Ooh, how exciting!
Yeah,
but
so
I
that
guess
was great.
until
Adventures by D is great. We went to
Universal.
this wherever, it doesn't matter.
NBC
I just
Universal
film and say goodbye.
restaurant, whatever it was. And that was really cool.
But until
We got
the
the
next
pretzel,
time, keep
which was
making memories.
So
Thanks for watching the Vacationeers podcast YouTube channel.
Actually, it was.
Please subscribe if you enjoy our content and ring the bell to receive notifications when new videos are released.
That.
Please like our Facebook page, Vacationeers Theme Parks and More. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Vacationeers Podcast. If you'd like to enjoy more of our content, listen to our podcast.
There we go.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. I really, those guys are really fun to hang out with. So I appreciate them coming down and hanging out and allowing me to, hang out with them for a little bit because, they're down for vacation. So
yeah,
they don't want to be entertaining me the whole time, so.
No, that's very nice though.
Yeah, very nice.
And so the Cosmic Rewind, that's the Guardian of the Galaxies,
or
Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster.
Yes, that's what it is. I guess I should mention that it's a good coaster. You could get motion sickness. I could see it.
Okay.
They have 6 different songs that play randomly get picked. That one of them play while you're coasting. I got One Way or Another by Blondie, which quite honestly was the one I wanted. So, because I'm a big Blondie fan. Cool. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much you wanted to go into details with all of that, given that you're going to have a podcast drop tomorrow. So
yeah, I try to keep the things separated.
Yeah.
What I talk about, that's not always possible, or I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. But yeah, for the most part, Cosmic Rewind, very good. I probably suffered a little disappointment, mainly because I heard all the reviews were how great it was, and it's okay. I mean, it's a good ride. I expected too much, I think. Ratatouille, fantastic. I absolutely loved Ratatouille. It gets crapped on a little bit because it has screens, but it's a mix between screens and practical set. I really like, that's really my type of dark ride. And it's a trackless system. It's really cool how the little mice cars go around and they spin around, and it's just a fantastic attraction. I'll have to go back one day and record it. Being a dark ride, I'm not sure how good the video is going to be. Maybe I'll take my good camera and see what I can come up with. But fantastic, absolutely wonderful, harmonious. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, they got the big barges out there, and people complain their eyesore. And from what I could tell, the barges really were non-consequential. Like you didn't need them. The arms came up and they did a couple things, and they shot some fireworks and they shot water, which, And a night show shooting water, who cares? You can barely see it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, other than in the middle piece that I think they project, we're off to the side near Mexico. So in the middle piece, I think they projected movies and stuff like they do in Fantasmic and other shows. But all the arms, they shot water the entire show. And it was like, okay, well, it's not really doing anything. I mean, it doesn't propel the show forward. It doesn't enhance it in any way whatsoever. I mean, the only thing the arms did at one point near the end, like at the ends of it, they like shot out like rapid fire, like it was like machine guns or something. Like just like, yeah, it's probably not a good for, what's going on in the world today, but it was really cool the way the effects.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was cool. But other than that, I felt seeing the necessity of those having all that stuff there. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. So they put a lot of work into them. So we'll see. But it was a good show. I mean, the music was nice and it was nice. But yeah, so I got to do all that stuff, which was really, really cool because I wanted to do that stuff and didn't get a chance to do it. The new Finding Nemo stage show is going to be premiering on the 13th. That's next Monday. I'll be in Virginia, of course, but I really want to see that. I love the old one. This is not the same show. This is a new show coming back. It's going to have a lot of the same numbers, but it is a different show. And that was my favorite show. Like, everyone else likes the Lion King show in that park. That one, I never, that really never struck a bell with me. I mean, even that movie, it's not really my cup of tea. But the Finding Nemo show, oh man, the giant puppets and the puppeteers going around. If you haven't seen that show, it's superb. And this will be even better. So I highly really want to see that show. The problem is if I go in the evening, the show times, I might miss the show time. So I may have to try to go a little earlier to catch like the last show or just take a day off to go see it. I don't know. But yeah, look forward to doing that in the near future.
Very cool.
Oh, this past Sunday, oh Lord, this past Sunday, I went to the beach and decided to go to Anna Maria Island Beach. And so I went with a friend and, we set up. Now this place, there's no, you don't pay for parking. It's just, there's public parking. And then if that wasn't available, then you had to find like a side street and just park along the side street. So at the time of day that we went, well, first of all, actually, I didn't even go over this in the podcast, so this is new stuff.
Okay.
So I get up and I go and I pick him up and I want to buy some alcohol for the beach, as you would. You're going to do, right? Have a nice beach day. Have some drinks, some Mike's Hard Lemonade or something. Yes. So I stopped in at Publix. It was about 8:30, and I got some. We got some light snacks and some, I think it was Mike's Hard Lemonade, actually, like a variety pack in cans, because you don't want to take bottles to the beach. And I go up to the teller, and she says, "Oh, sorry, you can't purchase liquor till 9 a.m. It's the county law."
No, really?
So she takes my liquor and just takes it away from me, like I'm a bad child who stole candy,
But you were able to pick it up off a shelf.
Yes. Yep. No.
Take it to the checkout.
100%. I could take it to the checkout. At which point she confiscated it and had another clerk take it back to the shelf. It's like, you know what? You might want to invest in locks or something, because I'm sure, I don't know what the law is. I don't know if it's like at midnight on Saturday they lock down. I can't imagine midnight, probably 2 a.m. or whatever time the bar stopped serving here in Florida. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
They stop. You can't buy it after, and I don't know if it's just Saturday into Sunday. There's so many weird laws with alcohol and buying. Pennsylvania, it's just like you can't even. What's the Pennsylvania law? Like you can't buy alcohol at all in a bar or restaurant unless on a Sunday unless the establishment sells more food than alcohol. Right? You can't sell it.
I think that's still the law. I know the liquor stores are open at least a little while on Sundays nowadays. But I think with the restaurants, to operate as a restaurant/bar on a Sunday, your food sales need to be a certain percentage.
Or you can't buy alcohol on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can't operate or sell alcohol on Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
what?
Yeah.
And I think this is something to do. This is religious based. This is a religion-based law?
Well, it was all blue laws back in the 50s and 60s. All these laws got passed. You couldn't even go shopping
why
on
Sunday
back in the day.
Yeah, but based on what?
That was the holy day. That was church day.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So it was a religious-based law.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. So for whatever reason, they have it, but you can go to a strip club and they're fully nude in Pennsylvania. So, just don't drink on Sunday, but by all means, go see a fully nude female. And they have a drive-through. We've gone through the drive-through. You can drive up. You pay your money. The thing comes up. They strip, and then you drive away.
Yeah. Well,
that was a bachelor party, so that's not what I used to. That's not normal.
I was gonna say I've never been to a strip club of any kind, even drive-through. So.
Oh well, you're missing out. At Virginia, they have to have pasties, and not through experience. I just know from living there for 20 years that people are telling me.
Yeah.
I have no idea. For Florida, I don't know. I feel like Florida, you could just do stuff with animals. Like you could do anything goes in Florida, right? like you'd have a gun and just
no limit.
You could kill the person. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be afraid to step into a strip club in Florida because I don't know what I'd be expecting out of that. Yeah, but yeah. So for whatever reason, the law was 9 a.m. You can't do it.
That's wild. So did you just hang out?
Oh no, John. Yeah, sorry, John. I don't mean to. I'm not bagging on religion in general. Yeah, we got a pastor in the Well, no. Just saying the laws. Yeah. It's just stupidity. I mean, it makes no sense why you. And then you go to church and you can drink wine, right? You can drink.
Well, that's a little different.
Well, let me tell you, if you're an alcoholic and you can't buy beer, that's your next best thing, right? I mean,
Listerine. Did I say that too fast?
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Now I know where you've been for the last 2 years.
Living my best life, Tom.
Wow. Just drinking Listerine. Wow.
Minty fresh every day.
Listerine. That's tough. That's a tough way to go. But so the clerk at Publix said, hey, it's a county law. If you go across the street to Target, you can buy it. I said, okay.
Wait.
Well, and I was frustrated. I'm like, whatever. So I get in the car, and we're at the stoplight where I can make a right to go towards Tampa, to go on the highway and go towards Tampa, or I could go straight to go to Target. And initially, I wasn't going to go to Target because I was like, this is so stupid. On the way, I'm sure there's a Publix. I'll stop and just get something on the way. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, this Target's literally across the street. I mean, it'll take me no time to go over there and just pick it up, and then I don't have to worry about it. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to Target. So instead of going in the right lane where I could make the right on red and probably be to Tampa by the time this stupid light turned red for me to go straight, I got in the straight lane and I waited. So it turned green. I get over there. I walk into the Target and I guess my sixth sense or whatever it was, the dude who was there at the opening saying, hey, how you doing? Instead of just taking this word for it for the clerk at Publix, I asked him specifically, can I buy alcohol right now? And his answer was quite unique. Yes, but you have to wait till 9.
Oh.
So the answer is no, sir. No.
Yeah.
The answer, my question was, can I buy alcohol now? Your answer is no. That's the proper answer. Yes.
Yeah, like
but
8:35. No.
You have to wait till 9 is not what I asked. I did not ask, can I buy it today? I said, can I buy it now? Yes. But I turned around and walked right out. I was and it was like quarter till 9. Like it was 15 minutes, but I was so mad. I was so mad. Then I was like, I can't be mad at the lady at Kroger or at Publix because, I mean, what does she know? I mean, I want me to go back and like, you're wrong. They're in the same county, or if they are in a different county, they have the same law. So apparently, I don't know what the circumstances are, whether or not that is a different county, if it's the same county, or if they have the same law. I certainly do not know. But needless to say, this morning was not starting out well. I was irked, and I needed that alcohol more than ever. So we drive to Santa what is it? Santa Maria Island Beach.
Santa Maria. Yep.
And, you know, by the time we got there, the public parking, nothing. There's nowhere. And there's like people just circling around this parking lot. Like,
yeah,
it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, no one's leaving the beach. Like, no one.
Yeah, everybody.
Maybe one, maybe at 1, 2, maybe circling around with like a half dozen other cars. It might be fruitful for you to do so.
Yeah.
But like at 11,
Yep.
no one's up and going yet. Like, it's still morning. You know, the heat of the day hasn't hit. People are still just chillaxing on the beach. So I start going on the side roads. And again, after and we did stop at a Publix on the way. Like there was multiple Publix to stop at. And let me tell you something. I've never noticed this before, but on our way and on our way back from Tampa, I passed at least a dozen different, well, they'd have to be different because I didn't stop. A dozen different Publix trucks, like tractor trailers driving on the highways, back and forth, all these different Publix, because there's a million Publix down here in Florida, and there are at least as many trucks to fill these Publix up with merchandise or alcohol, I suppose. I don't know what they have, but it was ridiculous the amount of Publix trucks that I drove by, and every time I drove by one, I got more aggravated. Like, you stupid truck, probably full of alcohol that you can't unload until 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Oh, they can unload it. They just can't sell it to you.
Can't sell it, yeah. Absurd.
Oh,
so we pull up, and there's a grassy knoll, and we pull up. 2 other vehicles, mind you, are already pulled up in this grassy area. So I pull right behind. We get out. We get to the beach. We set up our tents, and we hang out for a little bit. We get in the water, splash around. And at one point, I'm like, "Oh, let's go for a walk. Let's walk up and down," because I love walking up and down the beach. And I've never been to this beach, so I just want to check it out. So I get up and we start walking the beach. Now, this beach is a combination of a million different little shells, like seashells, along the beach, and just sand. So depending on what part of the beach you're walking on, you're either walking on seashells, which become very painful if you walk on them a lot, or sand, which is nice. So we're walking down, and we walk a good distance. And at a certain point, I'm like, all right, well, let's turn around. So we start walking back. And you know how when you're walking down, it always seems like when you're walking back, it always seems like you should get there quicker. Like you never realize how far you walk in the first direction when you're on your way back. So we're walking back, and my friend says, hey, you know, we should be close to the umbrella, our setup. I'm like, not yet. It just seems that way. So we're walking, we're walking. At a certain point, she was like, I think we passed it. I'm like, I don't think so. I think we're good. But you stay here. I'm going to keep walking because I'm pretty sure we didn't pass it. So I'm walking. And the problem is I remember walking past a stupid pineapple tent. There was a tent that is pineapples. I remember walking by it. So I'm walking while she stayed there. I'm walking along the beach, and I see this tent. I'm like, oh, I'm right. So I keep walking, but then I walk and I see another one and another one.
Oh.
So I keep walking and I keep walking. And at a certain point, I come to a pier, which I know there was no pier when we set up. So I immediately realize, oh crap, I overshot somewhere along the line. And I don't know. I mean, I could be within, a quarter of a mile of our setup, 10 feet of our setup, or 5 miles from our setup. I don't know how far out I am from where we set up. So I start going back, and here she was walking behind me a couple hundred yards, I guess. I don't know. I caught up to her pretty quickly. I'm like, oh, whoa, hey. So we start walking back, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, to the point where I literally just wanted to sit down and just like I'm going to wait until the sun goes down and everyone else leaves, and I'll be able to pick out our tent or pick out our umbrella and chairs easily because this is ridiculous. And we walked, and finally we found it. Somehow, I don't know how we walked by it the first time. I thought I had a good grasp of where we were. No clue. I walked. I didn't run that morning, so I didn't really do much of anything, and I'd hit over 20,000 steps by the time I found my chair. And other than going to the Publix in the morning, I didn't do any other walking. So We walked an insane amount. My feet were just sore from walking on shells. Like there's a transition from shells to sand, sand to shells. It was awful. It was the worst. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. So we sit down, we eat.
Wow.
And literally I'd say 75% or 70% of our day was what the Joanna, yes, a tent full of swingers with the pineapples. Yes, that is true. That is true. Actually, two girls. We're walking by, and two girls were like in this hole, and they're like, "Hey, come on up." I was like, "Wow." Okay. I didn't see any pineapples, but I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." But so most of their day was spent walking on that beach. So like at 4 something, and we were like, "All right, let's go." So we pack up, we go out to my car. After a long day of, the alcohol and not being able to find the tent, or not the tent, but our umbrella and our chairs. I get out to the car, we pack it up, and I start it up, and I notice a something on my windshield, a little paper. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. So I get out, I look, $75 fine for parking the wrong direction on the road. Now, I wasn't even on the road. I was in a grassy knoll. I wasn't like along the side of the road. I was on grass, and it's no excuse, I know. But when I pulled up, 2 other cars were already facing that direction. It's like it's a back alley near a beach. Like it's not a highway, it's not a road. Man, $75 for the stupid fine. Oh man, it was. Well, it was not a pleasant drive home.
How far are you from this beach? Driving wise, like, is it an hour away from you, 2 hours away?
It's between an hour and a half and 2 hours. It's close to 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could go fight this, and they know you could, but you're an hour and a half to 2 hours away. So what's the more cost-effective method?
I don't know how I could fight it other than pleading ignorance. Like, 2 other people were facing that way, and I didn't know this was a law. Could that hold up?
If you showed up in traffic court and you could prove to them, look, this is where I parked. There's no sign saying we have to park a certain direction. The cop that gave you the ticket probably wouldn't show up, or the parking person probably wouldn't show up anyway. It'd probably get thrown out. But it's only $75 compared to a half day of your life.
Hey, not all of us are, movie zealots winners. So, $75 means a lot more to some of us than others. Okay.
Hey, I get it.
I've already paid it, by the way.
I figured you did. I was about 2 hours away from my house in West Virginia when I got caught in a speed trap. This goes back probably 10 to 15 years ago. And the ticket was $130, $150, something like that. But they know you're out of state. They know your chances of going to traffic court to fight are so slim. The township just wants money. So it's like, who can we pick on to get money from?
Let's bend them over. Yeah. So so here's the ticket. They actually have a video, or they have a picture of my vehicle facing. I mean, there's no doubt I was facing the wrong. I mean, it's kind of washed out, but So here's the deal. I have till June 15th to pay $75. Then I have until July 5th to pay $90. Then I have till August 4th to pay $115, and after that, $165.
Wow.
So I was thinking of waiting, like literally waiting like years, like 20 years. I'll pay the $165 in 20 years. I'll put $5. I'll buy $5 in crypto. Just wait for it to build up to $165. It's just ridiculous. It's so mad. So, and it says pay online at holmesbeach.rmcpay.com. That's not a .gov. I mean, this could be a scam. So I went to the government site and clicked through to pay quote unquote a fine, and it did go here, so it's not a scam. But it's not a bad idea though. I mean, if you were dishonest, rather. I mean, if you were mad that you couldn't buy some alcohol at 9 a.m. or 8:30, and you wanted some cheap money, just go make phony citations, put them on cars. Because like you said, if you're out of state, you're not going to fight it. And people probably don't pay attention to the website that you're going to. You just have to go to any website that sounds official, like, payfine.com, and then you're golden. So yeah.
Yeah, even if you canvassed 100 cars, and this is where you get into illegal stuff, so don't try this at home, but even if you went to like 100 cars
Yeah.
and you gave a phony fine of $50, even if just 10% of those cars out of the 100 paid that fine,
you're golden.
You just got $500.
Yeah, and just make it like $50 or 25. Make it so cheap that it's not even worth investigating. Like $25. Okay,
and they're not going to work. Yeah, it's just they'll just be like, I'm just going to pay it. I don't care. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so that's my new business proposition. I'm starting.
There you go. Yeah, finding out of state drivers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fine the crap out. Hey, here's a fine for being blue. Your color,
Georgia,
SUV
Alabama,
in a
Mississippi,
SUV in a compact street. Yeah, you can't park here. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yep, that's right.
Absolutely absurd. So yeah,
I love that parking the wrong way mentality though. I think that's perfect.
And let me tell you something. No parking signs everywhere. Like if I got a ticket for no parking in a non-parking, I'd accept that easily because the signage are everywhere. I don't know if parking, against traffic if that's a national law or what, but I've heard that before. But honestly, that's not something that every day that every day I deal with anyway. I usually park in parking decks or parking lots, so parking on the side of the street is not a norm for me. So it just, it never even occurred to me in a million years that I was breaking a law. But at this point, for $75, next time I go there, I'm just parking on the beach. I'm getting a fine anyway. I'm going right in. I don't care. Like, okay,
there you go.
Give me the ticket. But guess what? I'm gonna be right next to the beach when I do it. I'll be as illegal as possible because who cares?
Easy on, easy off. Well, the funny thing is, Tom, special event parking for sporting events in Pittsburgh, especially like Steeler games.
Yeah.
It's easy to pay $50, $75 just to park to watch a game.
Yeah. Clearwater Beach is $50 to park. That's what I said. I said, next time we go to the beach, I'll just go to Clearwater. I'll get cheaper for parking.
Yeah.
Either go early
in the long run.
Go early where you can get the real parking or just pay for it. Just go someplace and pay for it outright because it's not worth the hassle. Now, granted, where we parked was fantastic. I mean, there was a path to get to the beach right next to where we parked, and the beach was there. Yeah. And this beach is huge. Like this island, like the whole thing is beach. So, I mean, the beach goes on forever, which was not a good thing on the day that I lost my my umbrella. But it would have been better if it was a very small beach. But I mean, I don't know. Crazy beach, crazy. Not a lot of stuff. It was more of a locals beach, I think, because there were some hotels and some places you could buy some, drinks or whatever. But for the most part, I think it was just like locals.
Okay. Well, you were west of Bradenton, Florida. Then that's where the Pirates go for their spring training. So that's interesting.
Garfield Pez. Who is that? How to scam the public. How dare you, Garfield?
Well, actually, it's kind of what we did.
Don't do it. That's funny. Oh man, that's good stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Oh wow. But that was a rough day. From the start, I mean, it was very relaxing. Once I got on the beach, I had a couple of those beverages. It was nice until we started walking and I got lost.
Yeah.
But it was nice when we got back and we, had some more beverages and ate a little bit until then I got back in the car and found the $75 fine.
Yep. That sours it.
Yeah. Oh, so much so. Yeah, no good. No bueno. So, yeah, Vince, you need to come down. You are in Pittsburgh area.
Yeah. Yep.
You need to come down and visit and hang out in Florida, and we can go to the beach, make some money.
That would be fun. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, now that we have a business plan.
Yeah, we do. We need
I'm in.
We need some type of thing to print, like they'll print something official, We can't hand write stuff, right?
No. You make it up in like PowerPoint. That's an easy graphical user interface, and then you just maybe make like 2 per page, and then you take it to like a
copy
FedEx.
I kind of like I'm telling you though,
copies.
if you want to take it to the next level, you take a picture and you stick it on the Find like this does.
Mm-hmm.
That really sells it. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Now I'm very skeptical, so I went to the gov.gov site and clicked through to make sure this website was actually legit. But I don't think most people would. I mean, they see their vehicle on a on a slip. I mean, they're like, "Whoa, wow, this must be official." I mean, it has an emblem on the back.
My license plate.
I mean, come on, that's all you need.
Yeah. So with a little investment of equipment, you could make that work. And if there were 2 of us, we could cover more ground. And
oh yeah, I mean, we could just hire some kids. We wouldn't have to do it. We could hang out at the beach.
True.
Yeah, we don't have to mess with it.
That's true.
Oh, it's Brian. Oh, wow.
Brian is Garfield Pez.
Wait a second.
Oh, I did hear about that, Brian.
Oh, I thought he was on it. Oh my God! Can you imagine? I remember you rode that with Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a interesting.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
That would be very uncomfortable. Hanging upside down. I
think that'd be uncomfortable regardless if you're. I mean, upside down doesn't help, obviously.
Yeah.
But, I don't think because that has the over the shoulder restraints, right? Like you're really locked in. Yeah. For me, being claustrophobic. That'd be a bad day for me. But upside down, maybe upside down might be better though, because then at least I have something else to worry about other than claustrophobia. Yeah, like oh shoot, all the blood's running to my head. It might distract me. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. No, I didn't hear about that. Wow, yikes.
Yeah, it was a minor story on the Pittsburgh News.
John, it'll be used for a sermon illustration. So yeah, I think I'd like to do a live stream where people can actually talk, like instead of, so I don't have to read. That'd be really cool. Cause then they're really talking over each other. I guess that'd be problematic, but yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
We would have to set up some etiquette. I've seen other live streams, not live, but I've seen them recorded where it's 4 or 5 people and, they make it work. So I know it's possible.
Yeah, I just have to, like in the live stream, like in the podcast, I always try to keep it moving, like have no dead air because podcasts you don't want to be listening to nothing. In live stream, I'd have to be just more like, okay, I'll just let it happen, like flow naturally. You know what I mean? Yep.
Yeah, give a few seconds, let people have a chance to respond.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the great thing about the live stream though, like so the podcast, mainly I do that because I know I'm editing it. So the less dead air I let, the less I have to edit. So it's more, I'm self-serving in that manner.
Yeah.
Where live stream, I don't do anything with this. Once I say, hey, have a nice day, and I click end, that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
I don't do any editing. So we could sit here for 10 minutes and not say a word. I mean, and it wouldn't be very interesting, but we could do it. I mean, you're already kind of doing it without your stinking video. Still can get that video to work.
Yeah, it's
literally
dead in the water. Tom.
As soon as
literally,
as soon as
6 o'clock hit, it went blink.
Yeah,
and that was
that's
that.
It. All right, let's
go. Disconnected me from Discord, and then when I reconnected, the audio works fine, but the video does not work.
If anybody wants to know what a V is in Wingdings, it's a cross. V-I-N-C-E. So the E and the C are very, well, it makes sense because the E and the C are kind of like lowercase, very, very comparable to one another. N is just a block. That's weird, right?
Yep.
Like that to me would be like a 0 maybe, or not a 0, an O.
Yeah.
V-I. The I looks like an H, which is really off-putting.
Yeah.
Anytime I hear off-putting, I always think of Between Two Ferns. Have you ever watched that?
I've never watched it, but I've heard of it.
And the lady from Hunger Games, he says, Zach says, something's off-putting. She said, you should be off-putting. because you're fat.
Aw. Poor Zach.
It's pretty funny. So now anytime I hear off-putting, that automatically goes to that. If you haven't watched Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis, or Zach Galifianakis,
yeah,
100% worth your time. Of course, you go down that rabbit hole, you're going to be caught up in YouTube for many hours. So make sure you have time to get into that rabbit hole. But man, wow. All right. Well, I think, so I guess the only other thing I have to discuss is this weekend, 2 days from now, I am flying up to Richmond. I will be going up to visit the family, and work is actually going to flip the bill. So I actually have to go into the office for like 3 days next week, which just is awful. It's like, I got to put jeans on. At least before we went remote, we went to business casual, or no, wait, just what's jeans?
Casual.
Casual, right? Business casual.
Casual
is
what?
What?
Business casual would be a dress shirt and a pair of slacks. But
okay, so when I first joined this company, it was business casual. So you had to wear like slacks and like a polo shirt. And then it went and then we had casual Fridays where you could wear jeans. And then we went to just casual the whole time. And then COVID. And then we went to home, so clothing optional.
No
and
pants
now,
required.
Yeah, and now next Monday the 13th, which is the opening of, actually Joanna will be on her Canadian cruise as of the 13th.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, she just got back on land and she's already out. And I think it's part of a celebrating Johnny Depp winning. Something to do with
Depp,
that.
huh?
Justice for Depp. I'm going cruising for the next month. Yeah. So, so 13th, 14th, 15th, I will be in the office, unfortunately, wearing jeans and just weird stuff that I'm not accustomed to wearing. So that's going to be weird. On Tuesday, my youngest son. So the real reason I'm going up is to watch my youngest son in his swim meet. He has summer swim, which is something one of my favorite things to do is go to one of his summer swim meets. It's outdoors, and it's just a nice evening to see him swim. So Tuesday is his first, so I'm going up for that. I'm flying up on Friday night. I'll be flying back Wednesday night, and so that will be the plan for my immediate future. I know King's Dominion has a camp out on Saturday. You can camp in the new jungle expedition area. I think it's like $285 for one tent spot where you can have up to 4 people. And
wow.
Which it seems a little pricey. However, you do get admission. So if you don't have park admission, you do get admission for Saturday and Sunday, and you get ERT on some of the rides. So
okay,
that's a pretty good deal, I think. I mean,
so you pay the $285
for
and that gets 4 park admissions, or up to 4 park admissions.
Yeah,
plus
I mean,
the camping.
Now, granted, I just read I just read it. I don't know the details. That's what it seems like to me, but that seems like a pretty good deal for 4. If you don't have park admission, that seems like a pretty good deal. So
yeah,
and you get to sleep in King's Dominion, for one night, which is different. So that'd be interesting. But because I'm only up there Friday to Wednesday, I'm not going to do it because it just take too much time out of hanging out with the family. So I'm definitely not going to do that. But I don't know what I'm going to do over the weekend. But I fly back Wednesday night, and Tuesday night is the swim meet, and Monday night my boss wants to take me to dinner, so I might be tied up for that night. So it's going to be a busy trip. But I am going back up in September for my youngest son, the same one I'm going to the swim meet. He'll be turning 15 September 23rd, so I'll be going up for that weekend to check that out. That, incidentally, is the opening weekend, I think, of King's Dominion's Halloween Haunt, so that's very convenient. Can't wait for that. So, and I think Ian's coming down the week before that. He's coming down with a bunch of friends to do HHN and SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Tampa, Hello Scream. So that's going to be awesome. And my youngest two kids, excuse me, my youngest two kids with my friend Chris, Chris Vince.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's coming down with his son. They're coming down at the end of July, beginning of August. And I think we're going to go to Universal for a couple of days. They're coming down for like 5 days. So that's going to be fun. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not of least of which is Vince coming down in July someday. I have July completely open, Vince. I literally have nothing going on in July as far as I know at the moment. So
I do have jury duty on July 20th, so we'll have to figure out.
Maybe you can come down and be on the jury of my fighting this ticket, and you can throw it out. I'm 46, about to be 47 in a couple weeks. Never once had jury duty. Never.
I did it once for a criminal case.
Ooh.
That was.
Can you speak of the details?
Yeah.
Was it like what kind of criminal? Was it like serious, or is it just like parking in the wrong direction on the street?
It was a statutory rape case.
Wow, you're bringing this down. Wow.
Yeah. You
should have made something up. Like, it was mugging or.
No, nothing that pleasant.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just skip by that. What's this new one?
Yeah.
You don't know yet.
Small claims court, I believe, is what they said it's going to be.
This is like Judge Judy.
This one should be.
Yeah, this is going
to
be less depressing. Serious. Okay. Once you do that one, come back and we'll talk about it. There's nowhere for me to go with statutory rape. It's just not a good day. Yeah. No.
No. Not a good day at all.
Oh, man. And that's why the 9 a.m. laws exist.
Exactly.
Man. All right.
Exactly.
All right. Well, other than that, yeah, come on down. You got what?
Yeah.
Small claims court. How long can that possibly take? Like, how many days in court could that possibly take?
I have
half hour?
No idea.
You could literally be in and out of a Marvel movie before, in the time that you do the small claims court.
Well, I know my wife served on a jury one time for a civil matter, and I think she was in for a day and a half, and then the two parties settled. And it's like, okay, you're sitting, for a day and a half on a jury, and then you're told, forget it, just go home. So,
yeah,
that seems to be the way these things tend to go. So we'll see. But and it doesn't mean I'll actually get picked. I gotta call up on July 19th, or go to the website, see if they need me to report, and then if they need me, I'll go in and they'll do the. Oh, you've never done it. So in Allegheny County, the way they do it is they bring you in with, I don't know, 60 other people, and then it's just like jury rama, where it's different lawyers can ask you questions for different cases, and then they'll spin you off to be on a certain jury for a certain case.
Well, I'm sure if you tell them our plan on making money down here in Florida with the bogus tickets, I think you'll be off pretty quick.
You never know. they might just look right at me.
Yeah, no, yeah. The defense lawyer will be like, I want him.
Yeah, that's a definite yes.
Yes, we need him. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Somebody that understands.
Josh said we got to make our way up to Cedar Point to see him at work. Josh, before we go, real quick, because we are after the 7:00 hour. What ride are you working at? If you, so now we got to wait. All right, so let's tour.
It's okay. You want to play the Jeopardy music in the meantime?
I'll probably get a strike on that.
Oh.
Yeah, last time we spoke to Josh, he was waiting for his background check to work at Cedar Point. Our Kennywood correspondent, who won't be at Kennywood all summer because he's working at Cedar Point.
Working Cedar Point.
Oh, here we go. Drum roll.
Lives in West Virginia. Loves Kennywood.
He's working at the Kitty. The splash pad. Yay. Now let's see what he says. I don't. Oh my Lord, the background. Oh man, yeah. See that? Having two names, man. That's what's screwing you up. Well, hey, at least we still have a Kennywood correspondent.
Yeah. still might be the Kennywood correspondent this summer.
Let's make sure you don't get the background check until the Pierogies and what's that festival? Pierogies and Pints. Oh, probably Pints and Pierogies or Pierogies and Pints.
Pints and Pierogies.
That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good one, right? You should go to that one, Vince. 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
that would be fun. That would be fun. And I want to check out the old mill.
Yes.
I rode on that.
Yes. I want to check that out so badly. I never rode it.
No,
actually, I probably did ride on it when I was a kid, but I don't remember it. Have you watched the Defunctland?
Yes.
Garfield?
That was
so good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was an incredible YouTube video. Defunctland, the Garfield Nightmare attraction. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. If you have, what was it? It was like a 40-minute, like a little video.
Half hour,
whatever. So good. It tells you the whole history of the ride.
Watch.
Fantastic. Yep. Yeah. So good. Yeah. Oh, man. That was really good. All right. Well, I think we're good. Vince, do you have anything to
add? No, just looking forward to making some plans to come down your way. Defunctland, the Bizarre Garfield Dark Ride is the name of the video. If you look up Defunctland, it's their most recent video from 2 weeks ago. So if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely worth a watch. Yep. And I got to tell you, Tom, when we rode that Garfield ride, I was really disappointed with it. And then I watched the Defunctland video, and it's like, they had 3D in there, and they never gave us glasses. I mean,
no, we had glasses.
Did we have?
We had glasses. Yes, I remember having the glasses on, and then I took them off, and it was exactly the same. Like the glasses did nothing to enhance the ride.
Maybe that's why I don't remember the glasses then. Because on Defunctland, they were talking about like certain colors would pop. And it would
they didn't pop at all for us.
It was more forward. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Maybe the paint was.
It was a little faded at the time.
Faded out. Yeah. but very happy they brought it back to the old mill.
Well, I mean, unpopular opinion, I liked Garfield's Nightmare. I didn't understand the 3D glasses because it didn't work, but as an attraction, as a dark ride, especially in a regional park, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, with that said, I don't remember the old mill, and if I ride the old mill now, it might be a better attraction than the Garfield. I would assume it is, but a Garfield ride, I didn't mind it. So I don't know.
Well,
that's me.
Had I not ridden on the old mill in the past,
there you go.
I
you probably made out, right? That was the first time you kissed someone, got to second base.
Yeah.
That was pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, that's a good note to.
Trying to Tom
to go out on, Oh man. All right. Well, I think that's it. So I like to thank everyone who came in the chat and wasted an hour and 11 minutes of their night with me. I greatly appreciate that. I know there's many other things you could be doing other than watching me and listening to Vince because his video doesn't work. As soon as we end this live stream, your video will come back on.
I honestly believe that will be the case. I think there's something screwy with video into video into video.
It was weird. We'll literally, as soon as we're getting ready to come on, your video just went out.
Just blink. 6 o'clock hit, and the video's gone. It was
gone, yeah. So I'd like to thank everyone, like I said, and thank you, Vince. It was a pleasure to talk to you. When's the last time we actually physically spoke with one another? I don't remember. I know we exchanged some texts every once in a while, but it has been forever since we've gotten a chance to talk. And we get hold of Dave. Yeah, Dave. Dave?
Paul?
Who's Dave? Brian and Dave. Yeah, I don't know. Dave. Who was
Dave?
I guess maybe Dave Adventures by D? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Maybe.
But I meant Paul. Let me get a hold of Paul and see if we can get him on, and maybe we can do some, my role is usually one person on the live stream, but if we can get, the gang back together, that would be really cool to chat and talk about stuff. That'd be fun. Yeah. But thank you, Josh, for the compliment, and everyone else who said nice things. And Joanna, probably won't be talking to you until you go on your cruise, I would think. So, buy some maple syrup, I suppose, up in Canada and bring it back down. I don't know. And Vince, don't be a stranger. And everyone else, I'll be doing another live stream here in a couple weeks probably. But until then, please check out the Vacationeers, Theme Parks, and More podcast. One will be coming out tomorrow morning. And Vacationeers podcast YouTube channel. I don't know why. I can't get that right. You're here now. So subscribe, get me over 500. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. But other than that, please have yourselves a safe time. Cause I know, COVID is creeping back up on everybody's radar. But until the next time we speak, keep making memories.
And try the chicken wings.
Perfect.
Thanks for watching the Vacationeers podcast YouTube channel.
Fun.
Please subscribe if you enjoy our content and ring the bell to receive
Anytime.
notifications when new videos are released. Please like our Facebook page, Vacation